The beauty of the Y is that you don't know who's who. So you walk next to a kid in the gym or in the pool, you don't know that that kid's gone through what they've gone through.
Well, change for every dollar means to me an investment. And it's an investment in the lives of young people that can cause change in their lives. You know, a lot of kids don't have opportunities these days, and it's tough to really make it these days. But by investing in the Saginaw Y and the programs that are here, that provides opportunities for children to grow, to develop, and maybe change their life.
Change for every dollar signifies an opportunity for people to look at their own pocketbook and say it doesn't cost that much to provide an opportunity for kids to have an experience that they wouldn't get otherwise if it weren't for that $1, $2, $10. It doesn't take very much to add up to send a kid to camp, either our day camp or our long-term residential camp. And what they're going to gain out of that is some peer mentoring. They're going to experience some positive peer pressure rather than the negative peer pressure that we see here.
I think that there are several things we have to provide kids in order to keep them out of trouble, and several things we have to do if we want peace in the streets. One of those things is to provide kids with honest, wholesome recreation. And that's one of the things, of course, that the Y does.
A kid that receives a scholarship and put into the same environment as a kid whose parents are able to pay full rate, and they get the same benefit.
I got my first membership at the YMCA when I was 14 years old. Here I met a lot of mentors that helped guide me through the schooling, helped me with my physical, mentally, and spiritual needs.
Our family has benefited from the generosity of others, from the programs that the Y offers that are supported by people from the community, from the donations. They've benefited from scholarships to go to camp, to participate on the swim teams.
We sometimes give gifts for $5 or $10 or $20, and those individuals that give to us believe the same things as our larger donors, that change that they're going to see isn't tied to the dollar amount that they give, but people who give $5 because that's all they had understand that that $5 is going to be put to work in the community.
I remember once one of my sons was a world-class swimmer, and we didn't have enough money to send him to the Olympic swimming camp. The Y and some of the coaches gathered up the money from the community and sent this kid out for 2 weeks to train at the Olympic swimming camp.
Children that don't have the opportunity, or youths that don't have opportunities to go to camp, seem to find ways to get in trouble. And what we try to do at the YMCA is to provide them some opportunities to stay out of trouble.
We can't continue to let our kids hang around temptation all day long with nothing else to do and then act surprised when they get in trouble. The Y is an alternative.
Growing up in my neighborhood, I've seen a lot of people making a lot of wrong choices. For me, it was find something to do to keep yourself involved, such as what the YMCA has brought me, or to follow the other guys and make the wrong decisions. I've seen guys doing things from selling drugs to robbery, stealing, and other dishonest things. But the YMCA taught me how to be responsible, how to show caring, how to show respect towards others among my community, and to be honest.
We can, sit and talk about, changing the problems of the world, or we can do something about them. And doing something about this problem is pretty simple. When we talk about the cost of incarcerating a child, and then we talk about the cost of putting them in after-school programs, there's a big disparity there.
Spending $1.50 or $10.50 or $20, whatever it is, to send one of our kids to camp is a lot cheaper than what I see here of having to house a child or a youth at our local detention center at $150 a day, or even those children that get in more trouble that we have to house in our jail, and that's a minimum of $40 a day. And when you think of the value you get for your buck at one of our camps, whether it be after school right here at the local YMCA, or whether it be a day or a week up north at West Branch at Camp Timbers, the value is unbeatable, and what it does for our society in general is unbelievable.
Hi, my name is Alan Jessmore. I volunteer at Camp Timbers, YMCA. We bring the kids up for their week at camp. Then we have a horse specialty we teach. The kids get 2 hours a day. They work with the horses, clean their hooves, wash them sometimes. You have a cross-section up there of kids, but you would never know anybody's different in camp after a week.
I had 4 children that I've gone through those camps, so I've had the personal experience of being at those camps and sending 4 children through those camps. And at those camps, those kids came back with a lot of stories. They came back with a lot of new friends. They came back with a lot of mentoring that they had done, and in fact they all came back with the idea that, hey, when we're 14 or 15, we want to go back there as mentors.
I've always admired the YMCA because of those 4 core values: caring, honesty, respect, and responsibility. And I've always felt that if we want better kids, we got to teach better kids.
This is Tulani. She was a swimmer at the Y, and she participated in the physical fitness programs. As a matter of fact, the summer before she went to boot camp, she and her brother spent most of their time here at the Y training for her to get in good physical condition, and she flew through boot camp with flying colors.
I'm glad I got involved with the Y because it taught me how to be a people's person, how to listen, as well how to be respectful towards others.
Well, actually, I have 3 children who work here right now. One is a part-time swimming coach, another is a lifeguard and swim instructor, and one of my younger daughters just this year became a swim instructor.
Getting my first job at the YMCA was pretty amazing. I started off as a youth mentor, and from there I went on to be a lifeguard for many years.
It's a great investment. It's an investment in your family that pays you dividends that you can never imagine would be possible. So come on and join us. Become a member of the Y. It's a great place to raise your family. It's a safe haven. It's a nurturing environment for you and your family.
Every dollar that you donate to the YMCA will change someone's life.